So, Twitch has had a problem with hate raids for a while. I haven't gotten a hate raid here, but I do know people who have gotten hate raids, and I've heard about them, and apparently they're commonly from these hotspots, and immediately when I start streaming, I get followed by literally 18 of these bots. So, we might be seeing this follow alert for a little bit, not super long. Like, if it was gonna be 3,000 years, I would have turned off the alert box completely, but we're just getting, let's hope that nothing starts from that, because this is concerning. But yeah, Guzma actually just battling an enemy in this game that had a hell of a lot of HP and needed to beat it to get its drops to make better weapons. Understandable there. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the volume mixer here and see, because I did a little bit of stuff off cam. Yeah, it seems like it's turned down, so I'll turn up a bit. Oh, maybe not up that far. Up to about here? Here, but then I turn this to there in OBS. Okay. Let's see here. So we should be a-okay now, pretty much, to continue. So I did do a little bit of stuff off camera since last time, just some generic grinding. I faced those dudes in the sewers, didn't even do any of the side quests. I figured those could be on stream. We're all level 18 now. So I did do, oh yeah, don't I use this layout for this game? I do use this layout for this game. Also, my facecam overlay here, when using this layout, glows for 60 seconds whenever anything happens, like someone follows, somebody gives bits, or whatever the heck. So this might be going for a little while, because I don't know if it stacks. I don't know if it's just gonna stack 60 seconds times 18, or if it's just gonna be 1 times 18, or 1 times 60, sorry. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, we're all level 18 now. Is, the same number of bots that follow me there. But yeah, let's see here. But interesting tip, found out that the shop has armor. Okay, well there's a alert that's like a real alert there. I appreciate the 8-month resub. There are more. There's 8 months already. Time flies. Time can fly. I appreciate the 8-month resub with Twitch Prime there. I see more. I know that you can only use that Prime sub in one place each month. I appreciate you using it here this month. It's super kind of you. Welcome back to Team Armada and all that fun stuff. Interesting, hold on, let's see Guzma here. Interesting tip, found out the shop is armor. You can get weapons you can craft, but armor you can just buy. I noticed that during the last Tales of Arise stream, it didn't know what the overlay glow in here?
8 months
yeah,
already.
we've had that for
Time flies.
a couple of years now. Like, I drew these, this facecam overlay myself a while back. Like, I used direct references for the Monado, the Master Sword, and the Aegis Sword to digitalize them. The only one that I, like, fully drew completely from scratch was the Sword of the Creator Sword from, Fire Emblem Three Houses up top. But there's that, essentially. So that's what happens with that. Anyway, we've got some things to, talk about, I guess. Yeah, we can talk about, like, the whole console monetization thing about this game in a little bit that we saw from Guzma. I figure we may as well start out doing some side quests. And this is just the place where I came to, like, get my, health back after things. But this is, apparently there's some side quest stuff here, too. I still have an active meal, which was the EXP large meal thingamabob, and I only had enough ingredients to make one of it. So, like, I figure, hey, let's do some side quests at the beginning of this stream while we still have, like, half of that, that thingamabob. Yeah, so it's weird because like this layout works better for the you know, while we're in battle, but the other one works better for you know, while we're in the world. So it's interesting how the different layouts work there. Tales of Rise stream, surprised if we could go Mario Rabbids or Dark Souls 2 or Assassin's Creed Rogue. I wanted to I'm having a lot of fun with Tales of Rise so far, and I kind of just want to do this tonight. It's been a interesting weekend so far. Let's see. Main character from this game reminds you of a certain character from Dark Souls 3, the guy on the game's box art.
Get rid of that thing, right?
I might know who you're talking about. I guess we're gonna go around taking out a whole bunch of duos. Whatever. I don't need to show the health bars for all the characters at the bottom right there by switching layouts every time for this right now. It's not too important for these generic enemies. So, like, whatever, I guess. Hello, Twitch boy Jimmy. How are you going? How are you doing today? Holy, you got BRB. You have been beating the super tough IB first. Are you playing Tales of Rise literally right now? Due to the flaming sword and mask. I can see the similarities on that front then. This is another horde that I believe we have to beat. Anyway, so today I was working on a bunch of editing stuff. I was editing the next episode of Creators Collide, which should be mostly done. I might start rendering the first draft of it tonight and maybe be able to get it out this Wednesday. An episode with a remixer that goes by John Doe. What is what the next episode is going to be. It'll have been published 3,000 years ago, anybody watching this on YouTube after the fact with my whole daily upload schedule. But it'll probably be a few days from now at the time of doing this. So I'm glad that the editing on that is mostly done. So I was working on that a decent bit today. I was catching up on some university stuff. That's what I was doing. And then while I was doing that today, I was suddenly reminded that the neighbors next door were throwing a block party. So inviting a whole bunch of people from the block over for... Wait, no, there is... Oh, it is stuff here. I was just looking for the wrong thing. Yeah, so we do gotta take out some things over here. Okay. Okay. We can do that. You ain't gonna get that wheat. Is what we shall do. So I figured I'd head on over to this block party. There was so just walked over next door, and in the backyard there was a bit of a fire going, just a little backyard fire, and wow, everybody in a circle around the fire with chairs and just like chatting and stuff like that. And after COVID, I honestly don't get a lot of chance for like social interaction. You know, COVID made things a bit tricky. Was the thing, like with university being back in person, maybe I'll be able to like interact with some people on like university campus, maybe meet some new people. But my only two classes in person are astronomy and software engineering, and well, those are very, very cramped classes with hundreds of people. I'm gonna have to meet some for a group project coming up anyway, but I get super overwhelmed in person with so many people as well. And those classes also have the option of being online, so I've been doing them online here and there. Wait, let's see here. I'll boopity bop. So I purchased made earlier today. All the new content for the new Destiny 2 expansion too, so you bought it. Something I know nothing about, but I hope that you have lots of fun with and such there. I think that this is just gonna stack, is what it's gonna do. Like 18 times 60 seconds for, I think my face cam overlay is just gonna be glowing here for like a long time because of the hate raid bots. Welcome back, Guzma. So yeah, I went over there, and usually when it comes to these kinds of gatherings, it's usually not the kind of thing that I'm super into a whole lot, because it's usually a whole bunch of freaking middle-aged people that are having these conversations that, you know, aren't really the kind of conversations for me, or something like that. Talking about their freaking whatever the heck's, their own, like, their own kind of freaking projects that they're working on and stuff that I, doesn't really relate to me much at all, or I can't really understand in the same kind of ways. Like if they're working on like a vehicle or something like that, it's like it's not the kind of thing I'd usually get behind. But one of the people that was there was somebody the same age as me, and I could actually freaking really have a conversation with, and it was the most social interaction that I've probably really had since the beginning of COVID, like in person at least. And it was actually really nice. I actually really liked this evening. It was actually quite nice. It's a little bit past midnight here now. Like I only just basically got back from that, but it was actually like a really nice evening there. Had some nice conversations. It was a good time talking about, you know, school stuff, talking about hobbies and all kinds of stuff. It was a good kind of conversation there, and makes me wish that I had more opportunities for in-person freaking social interaction. Maybe I will with the university with these class projects. I mean, again, this is a block party. This is someone who's like living right close by, but like, so who knows? We'll probably have a conversation again at some point, but who knows when the heck? And maybe another block party is gonna be the first excuse for that, or what the heck it's gonna be. I don't know. But all I know is having these conversations tonight made me really realize how much I actually really want to have that kind of in-person kind of connection with someone more frequently, I guess, you know, if that makes sense. Like, my goodness, it was something a bit different than I'd had in a good while. So there's that. It has me feeling that kind of way where it's like, oh my goodness, I need to talk with people more. Holy crap. She was buffering for you. BRB does not good. Does not good there. Well, we got over a little bit right there, apparently. But yeah, and there's this area that has a crap ton of strong enemies. Hell tricky because it weighs a lot of your items for each one. Thankfully, all of them can be battled separately, but still a big pain. Boopity bop. Oh, I should do this. So can you do it like while the bar is out, as long as you held the buttons during an art that you were finishing while the bar was still there? Question marks? I wonder how that works. I don't know what kind of timing I got that with. But yeah, so that was my evening there. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing literally a full-on winter jacket on top of my hoodie, it's because I'm freaking freezing. The night is cold, and while there was a fire, it's not like a fire that's gonna keep you like super duper warm or anything like that. So I'm actually chilled the hell out, freezing my ass off over here essentially. So I'm wearing my full-on winter jacket right now.
Water's not going to hurt it.
I love the party chats here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be bundled up for this stream, so deal with it, I guess. Deal with the super bundled up Harmonia that's actually freezing right now. Like, I was debating about putting on my gloves for this stream. I always keep my gloves like in my pockets for my winter jacket because that's where you're gonna need them. Like, it makes sense to store them there. And I was actually debating about playing this with gloves, but like, it wouldn't be as hard as playing a game with oven mitts, but I figure, you know what, I'll just play the game like normally, I guess. But it was tempted to put on gloves because I'm actually freezing, honestly. Oh, it's you all again. How'd it go? Are the Zoogles gone now? Yeah, we more or less cleared them out. We should be able to use that path again, no problem now. Great, that's a load off my back. Thanks for taking care of that. You're a good guy. We're gonna check it out then. Safe travels, everyone. Thanks, man. Got some gold and some SP. Nice. It seems like you got a decent bit of SP from those, huh? So let's see here. What other things have we got? Yeah, now that I know about how the map works, I'm very grateful for it. Back, and yeah, pretty much, but yeah, went ahead quite a bit since last Ferrari level 27 to 28. Now they don't have to worry about getting to your now I don't have to worry about getting to your area for a while. Jeez. This game's still only been out for like what, 3 days now? Or something like that? And Guzman's already raced way past my 10-hour save here. How are things going with those Zoogles out on the Nevera snow plains? Making progress? Better than that, we got rid of them all for you. The area should be safe for a while. Damn, nice job. That should make it a lot easier for folks to return to their homes. Much appreciated. Do you really think things are going to be okay for those people once they're back? I mean, think about it. Anybody who got arrested has to realize someone reported them. We've made it clear that the slate is wiped clean. Retribution is forbidden. Can't really expect people to just... I know a rule isn't going to be enough. Trust me, I'm not naive. But we all have to face each other and confront our past as best as we can before we move on. Yeah, I guess you can't pretend like nothing ever happened. Got 2 life bottles for that. I might have already been at like capacity for those. These give a lot of SP. This seems like a good way to build up those skill tree nodes. Oh, you grab another thing immediately. I'm back. Come right after BRB again, but you're back again, Guzma. Guzma's JRPG god. He really is. When JRPGs come out, that he can really get behind. Hey, Brigand, is there anything else I can do to help around here? You bet. Could I ask you to go around and survey some folks? What kind of survey? We need to gather a lot of different opinions about how to make this town a better place to live. But I guess because of the constant surveillance we're all under, people have yet to find their voices. So, to figure out what's on people's minds, you think going to them and asking them straight up is your best bet? Exactly. Can I count you in? Sure, I'll pitch in. Yeah! I think I can handle that. I'm used to going around and talking to people. You don't mind, do you, Elfin? By all means, let's get straight to work. Great, thanks you two. And for starters, let's have you ask a handful of people around town and see how that goes. As survey says? Is that literally a freaking Family Feud reference, that mission name? Is that just straight up a Family Feud reference? Yeah, it does seem handy. And with Guzma being a freaking JRPG god, I don't know if / when we're gonna be doing more more Tales games on this channel. We'll definitely do plenty more JRPGs on this channel. But I don't know when / if we're doing more Tales games on this channel. But if that day comes, I can see us doing it in games with like fellow friendos like Guzma in Steam Remote Play. This game apparently doesn't have Steam Remote Play, Tales of Arise, but the other PC Tales games do, interestingly enough. So if we do another Tales game after this at some point, at some undisclosed point, and then probably one of the PC ones, and we probably do it with fellow friendos. Like, I don't know how many people you can bring in for that and do multiplayer stuff, but at least 2, and we'll see. Well, if you're gathering opinions from townspeople, I've got something for you to pass on to them, Silver Swords. Tell them to let us merchants start trading freely already. The Bright Eyes are gone, so I don't see what the holdup is. I mean, between you and me, our neighboring realm, Calaglia, they say that got liberated shortly before we did, right? So while we're over here freezing our butts off waiting for things to open up, they could already be well underway developing their trade. Make sure you tell them all that. I don't want us getting left behind by the competition. Oh yeah, speaking of things that are different for this stream, I'm wearing my earbuds instead of my headset headphones. So like, this isn't as good for me for like listening and enjoying the game sound kind of perspective, but it means we don't get audio issues, probably. So hopefully none of that weird popping madness that we had at the end of the last session.
We finally made it.
We shall see. We shall see. Oh, there's a thing right here. The sleep. Should we see what's going on in here? Run an armored soldier. Something else that I found out after cutting up the last stream into parts is like it's very common for a lot of games that I will no. That I will transition parts on the loading screen. Like on a loading screen is where this part ends and the next part starts when I cut this up into parts for YouTube later. But what I found out is because the loading of this game is so gosh darn fast that like for the couple instances where I spoke on a loading screen, I actually had to like download that part of the stream and edit it myself because otherwise a little bit of my voice would still be left in by the time the next area comes in of like the sentence I was finishing and So I think the last sessions and editing I've done of this series so far has taught me that on loading screens that could potentially transition to a next part, don't speak. Like, don't read out things like "Red and Armored Soldier," because then that's stuff that I need to edit out later, unfortunately. So I had to do that for like a few episodes for the last batch, and that was kind of annoying and stuff. So I'm probably just gonna stop speaking on loading screens is what I'm gonna do, because the loading screens are way too short for me to get like words and stuff, and it screws me up cutting things up for later. I'm used to games taking longer to load, but this game loads super fast, so if I don't speak during loading screens from this point onward, or as much, that's why. What would I change about Siciliden, you ask? Well, there's one thing that comes to mind. The execution platform in the central plaza. I need more flamboyance. You should really prioritize getting rid of that. Every time I cross that thing, I can feel myself tense up. You understand why, right? Just looking at it puts me on edge. Alright, well, we'll get rid of that, I suppose. But yeah, this game definitely does seem to load pretty fast. Yeah, now that I know how to actually work the map system properly, there's a cutscene here or something. Thanks, miss. Next time I'll bring my mommy with me. I'd love that. I can't wait to see you two. Hey, you're that woman who... Have we met somewhere? Sorry, no, just thinking out loud. I recognize the name of caring woman on the bottom screen. I don't know who she is anymore. Hey, you're that guy that helped liberate Caligula. That was impressive stuff what you did. Wonder what all the people I ratted on are going to do to me. Drive me out of here. Maybe even lynch me. I wouldn't blame them after everything I've done. I thought you had parents you were looking after. Yeah, well, they died. The hell was I thinking back then? What you did might have been wrong, but you're still alive. As long as you are, it's never too late to turn things around. Don't throw the rest of your life away simply because of hindsight. So you're telling me to start living for others now? Not just my parents? Easy for you to say, you're a big hero. You can take it or leave it. I'm just telling you what I'd do in your shoes. Be glad you're not. So what is it you're gonna do now instead? We're going to liberate Donna, so nobody like you has to make these sorts of hard choices ever again. Yeah, that's about what I expected to hear. There's no way anyone will ever forgive a dirty traitor like me. But I have to do something. So we just get a cutscene for that there? It's not... It'd be nice if it was connected to a side quest or something like that. Could well be. We're asking people what they want out Siciliden, and it could be anything at all. What they want out Siciliden? What kind of grammar is this? You're asking people what they want out Siciliden. Shouldn't that say, like, want out of Siciliden? And it could be anything at all? Well, in that case... Kind of embarrassing to say, but, transition into whatever joke here. There's a whole underground prison system beneath Ganabel's old manor, remember? I, was locked up in there. I don't care what you do to get rid of it. Bury it, blow it up, whatever. Just make sure that place can never be used as a prison again. But what if you actually need to arrest, like, actual evil people? You know? What if you straight up need to do that, you know? Yeah, Tales of Arise is easily the game of the year for you. Can't get enough of it, and you haven't been playing it. And several hours straight, you've been taking lots of breaks, like helping clip our house, visiting your grandparents.
Wait. Get here faster.
So it's good that you're striking a balance there.
I see.
I see. So people want the execution platform gone. Definitely can't blame them for that.
All right.
Merchant's got a good point too. We should definitely prioritize that as well. Problem is what to do about that underground prison complex. Believe me when I say I want that place sealed off as much as anyone, but there's a lingering resident there making things difficult. Are you talking about Azugal? Yep, it's locked up inside a cell, at least. But everybody's too afraid to go inside the prison with it. So if we get rid of it, then problem solved, right? You'd do that for us? I feel bad always asking you folks for so many tough favors. Here are the keys to the cell. That thing is big and nasty though, even by Zugal standards, so watch yourselves in there. Well, yeah, we could always like repurpose the prison, but I guess we're just getting rid of it. So I probably need to yeah, fast travel into here and then go left to the underground prison is what we gotta do. Yeah, as of now, you're currently taking a break and watching the stream. Those freaking strong enemies were exhausting for you. And you're playing in like moderate mode or something like that. Makes me worried about how things are gonna be here if I do decide to stay in hard. And should we even see this all the way through to the end with hard like all the way anyway, you know? What do you guys want? You come here to take me away? No, we're here to shut down and seal off this prison complex once and for all. Want to get rid of this place? You mean I have to leave here? Are you telling me you're here because you want to be? You were a snitch, weren't you? Oh, I can tell just from the way this guy's acting. You're afraid of someone you rad on getting paid back, so you decided to hide here and lay low, didn't you?
Funny.
I only turned them in before they did the same thing to me. It was self-defense. Should be punished for that, should I? We were all under that kind of pressure. Have you talked to them? Maybe you'll be able to come to an understanding. Hell no. I just hand myself to him on a plate and kill me as soon as spit on me. What are you gonna do then? I can't hide forever. I can't stay here. I'll find another place to hide. Like the underground waterway. I bet that might work. If someone's so determined to keep running, I don't see why you don't just get out of Sisladen. There's no village will take in a total stranger like me. Plus, it's so cold outside the capital, there's no way I could survive. So, you're just gonna spend the rest of your life hiding in fear underground? What kind of way to live is that?
What'd you say?
Shut up, kid. Why do you care so much about how a scumbag like me lives my life? No, not sure why, but I think if you can find a way to start over, you'll feel a lot better about it. Make it sound so damn easy. Well, it ain't. You remind me of that older guy they broadcast getting executed. He talks a lot like you. I remember him urging people not to be like him, to turn themselves around while they still had time. Wouldn't be in this mess if I could. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose, he said. Then hold on to it and never let go. Damn it.
That ain't funny.
I'd have to go and sound like that rebel. I'll have to get my sorry ass moving again. Then if I go meet the person I snitched on, I apologize. You really think I can start over? Yeah, if you're really sincere about it. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, stranger. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others too.
It might take some time.
I'm not touching anything, it just auto walks up here, I guess. Oh, this looks like the cell. Once we open it, we're in for a fight. Are we ready? Back off. So is it just when I enter the room? Okay, it's right when you enter the room that it gives you the prompt. Weird, so we'll go ahead and save here. Yeah, just enemies in that specific area. They're also a level below you, but enemies in the areas next to that aren't as strong. What you're talking about is also optional. Only fight them to get their jumps and crap better weapons, but I've already mentioned it. You don't have to fight them. Well, it's probably something I'm gonna wind up doing, if I had to guess. Hold on, let's fight this guy. This is what we'll do. Looks like that one Bravely Default boss. Like a cell, we're in for a fight. Open the cell. Alright, there's a target, let's get to work. Are we gonna fight in the cell, or do we have an actual open? Okay, we have an actual open space. Thank goodness for that. Level 21. Oh, maybe we should come back for this later. So this is just straight up a full optional boss. It's not even just like a stronger than usual enemy. It's a full up optional boss, is what this is here.
Go for the weak point.
Jeez.
Where are you going?
My goodness gracious. So, can we do this at this point? Or no, I wonder. Would I be able to? Ow, you're rude? You are so rude. Stop. Come on. Oh, I see the orange bit now. And this game has taught me that, like, orange bits are the things that you can break. So, also, hold on. This layout. Because this is an actual spicier battle. So we're gonna have to smackaroo this bit here to break it. This one already was fairly tough, but you beat it first try. Will I be able to on hard mode? Is what I wonder. Is that Rinwell's attack, or is that Mr. Dudo's attack? Okay, yeah, I need to damage his orange thing. This is what I'm gonna have to do. If I can get over here. Come on. Come on, get out of there. There's a level below you through all moderate, so I believe you should be able to do it. We shall see. I hope so. Okay. There we go. Core break. Nice. Okay. 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 We're doing pretty well so far. All things considered. Like, Law went down that one time, but all things considered, doing pretty alrighty, I must say. Okay. Big smackaroos. I've been using Dragon Swarm for a little while. I don't know if I'd want to replace it with something else, or stick with using Dragon Swarm on that slot. Yeah, this guy seems scary. Does seem a little bit scary here. Okay, the orange bit is back. The orange bit is indeed back here, so I'll keep on attacking it. Is what I'll do. Maybe this boss doesn't charge up things. I've been saving Rinwell in case he charged up a thing to interrupt it, but maybe I don't have to do that. Stop. I need to get to the other side. My goodness. Oh, well, there's a thing here. Burnish nice. Yeah, we should technically be able to do this. Should be able to, but if we actually do is another question. Can we break the thing? Maybe. It takes a lot to break it. It does take a lot to break it. Okay. My oh my. Stop. Stop being mean. I don't trust it. At least you can spam roll on this, like something like Dark Souls. Go for the orange spot. Really do help deal a lot of damage when I can actually get to that side. When I can actually be on this side. He keeps going against the wall like that. It sucks. What the heck? Oop. Can we get the orange bit? Whoa! Thank goodness for the air dodge. My goodness. Oh my goodness. So much is happening all the time. Can we break the thing? Maybe. Dang. Attack lasts for a good while. It's so good, but so bad at the same time. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Boop. Into this. Into more damage. No. Dang, I mistimed my roll there completely. I really screwed that up. Yeah, we should be able to do this first try. I hope. But now it's final phase, it seems like. Whoa! Oh my goodness, scary. Yeah, I do not want to be hit by that. No, thank you. My goodness, Law keeps going down. I'm doing no damage right now? Whoa. Now I'm doing damage again. I don't know what the heck that was. Yeah, I'm comparing a lot to Dark Souls because it's an action, it's a third-person action game where I'm pressing RB to attack and another button to roll to get out of the way. It feels like a much more fast-paced Dark Souls in a way. That's what it feels kind of like. Gosh darn it. What the heck am I doing here? Okay, stop. Okay, stop. The log keeps on going down. Now we're out of that, and I know that I shouldn't use these. I literally only have the one orange shell, and that's my only CP restoring thing at all. Wow. My goodness. Law's back now, but we're not gonna be healing from here unless we use the stuff. Like we can do like peach gel kind of stuff. I'll do it here. Like I'll do that with myself. This is what I'll do. So we may be able to do it. But at the same time, with our CP being out, it is also a little bit sketchy, you know? Boop. Come on. Come on. My goodness, come on. My goodness. This is a bit crazy. Okay, that should miss us. Yep. Nice. Okay. We're so close, though. We're so close, though. Rinwell went down, so we're gonna have to go ahead and do that. This is what we do. Come on. Come on. Falcon Punch. We'll get it. We'll get it. There we go. Yes.
This ends now.
Okay. Okay. Well. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that was spicy spice, wasn't it? Astral Flower. Nice. More max CP. A key to a hidden chamber. A small key found inside revealed prison tower. It looks like it can be used to operate something. Since you've done this before, Guzma, do you maybe know what that something is? Maybe? Know where I can go for that? So I guess we go back to here now.